Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today you join me for an achievement guide video. Now this is where I'm going to show you guys 6 ultra rare achievements in Forza Horizon 5 and how you can get them all. Now they are all fairly easy achievements to get, so without further ado let's get stuck into the first one. Now this one's called Ford of the Wings, and it wants you to earn 3 stars at the Eagle's Perch danger sign in a Ford Supervan 3. So this one is really quite easy. So first of all, you're going to want to pick out the car in question. So this is a 1994 Ford Supervan 3. Can be purchased for 500,000 credits, or one in a wheel spin, or one from the auction house. Now I've created a tune for you guys to use. The share code is 104920002, and it should help you get 3 stars on the Eagle's Perch. Now this is the danger sign in question, so 3 stars on here requires you to smash 950 feet from the danger sign. Luckily there is quite a nice bit of road there to do a run up from, and you want to hit the danger sign at around 200 miles an hour in order to nail this one. But again, it is really easy to do. I would definitely recommend tuning your Supervan as well, as that will make it go a lot easier. The standard Supervan, you'll probably need a much longer run up, and I don't even think it will hit 200 miles an hour, so you probably won't get it. But there's the first achievement, 20 gamer score, nice and easy. Now the next one here, called Dust in the Lens, wants you to take a photo featuring the Grand Telescopio and a dust storm. Now again, this one's quite easy, but dust storms aren't that common. So what I've done here is created a race for you guys to use as a blueprint up here by the Grand Telescopio, so that's up by the Caldera volcano. Now the race I used was the last Dunas cross country circuit. If you hop on there in solo mode and go over to Event Lab Creations, by hitting the back button, that's how you search for someone's blueprint. So this one is called Dust in the Lens achievement. The share code is 479442141, and like I said, in order to search for a share code, just hit the back button or search and then enter the text under the share code. Type in the share code that I've just shared with you guys, and you'll bring up this Dust in the Lens achievement race that I've created. Now you can use any car you want for this, there's no sort of criteria for it. As soon as the race starts, you'll be right next to this massive telescope. So once you do, bring up the camera, get your car obviously in the shot, and quite a big proportion of the actual telescope itself. Now if you don't get the achievement first time, I'd recommend adjusting the camera around until you do. You don't actually have to hit A to take the photo either. All you need to do is hit the actual right bumper, and that will take the sort of promo quick shot, and that will still enable you to get the achievement. So the next one, really easy. Now the next one here is called A Royal Affair, and it wants you to, at sunrise, take a photo of your car with some monarch butterflies at Hotel Mirador Valderrama. Now again, this is a really easy one, but the key part of this is taking a photo of your car with the monarch butterflies in the background. So again, I have created a race for you guys. So just above the eliminator there, you've got the Hotel Mirador, and there is a Las Ranas cross country race. Now when you head over to this one, I've created a blueprint race called A Royal Affair achievement, and the share code for this one is 1086157782. So type that one in and you'll be entered into this race. And again, it's super easy. You don't even have to set off the line for this one, and you don't actually have to be near the hotel itself, just in this general location. So once the race starts, hit up on the D-pad to go into photo mode, and then straight away turn around so you're facing the car, looking behind it. And as you can see in the air, there are lots of little sort of dots speckled around, which are the butterflies, the monarch butterflies. Again, if you don't get the achievement, just keep adjusting your camera around so you can get some of them in the background with your car. In fact, all I did is just turn around. But again, another easy 10 gamer score. Now the next one here, called Unlimited Prowess, wants you to complete round 3 in all 5 themes of Horizon Arcade. So as you may be aware, there are 5 different Horizon Arcade events that you can do, from speed, wreckage, drift, etc. Now as you can see here, the achievement itself keeps track of the progress, so with there being 5, it will jump up in increments of 20% each time you complete one, and that is fully completing the 3rd round and getting your 60 Forzathon points. So as you can see here, I've already completed 4 different types. This wreckage type is my 5th and final one, so it's actually quite good if you keep track of which ones you have done in the past. Now the good thing about this, and why I've included it in this achievement guide, is because if you do them on your own now, they are super quick quick and easy to actually complete. So as you can see here, because I'm doing it on my own, I require less points than if you're in a group of 5 or 6 people. So they are much more doable now since the last update from the guys at Playground Games. And this is why I've added it in here. So it doesn't take that long, and once you've completed one, normally another one will pop up for you to do anyway. So there's a much sort of higher chance you've been able to do them very quickly. But like I said, all you have to do is complete the 3rd round of 5 different types of Horizon Arcade events. Now the 5th achievement here is called Cactus Makes Perfect, and it wants you to smash 500 cacti during the wet season. Now of course wet season only comes around once every festival playlist, but again I've created a race for you guys to do that will enable you to unlock this achievement here. So if you head over to the Emerald Circuit just in the south of the map, I have created a race called Cactus Makes Perfect Achievement. Now the share code for this is 100401445, and it's set during the rain season, again with no AI driver tires in the race. Now as you can see here, there is one big sort of lap that I've done there, and what I've done is encompass sort of all of the cacti within there, so I've driven around, so you don't have to follow the route, just sort of stick within it, and that's where all the cacti are. Again, I would recommend bringing up the actual accolade for it so you can keep track of it, as you can see in the left hand side there. So every cactus you smash will be tallied up in the corner and you know where you're at. The good thing about this one as well, you've got as much time as you want in order to complete this. It's all during the wet season, it all counts, so you can do this even if we're in the current season of, I think it's the storm season or whichever. Really easy to do. Now if you're doing this on your own in a solo race as well, you can rewind and the cacti will respawn. Thank you very much Jim Bob for pointing this out during the snowman challenge that we recently had. So this works great for this challenge. So if you line up a sort of long run of cacti and you smash them all down, hit rewind and do the same long run again and smash them all, and keep doing that if you really want to smash more and more cactus in quick succession instead of driving around. And one of the other things I've done during this race is I've incorporated loads of hot air balloons around to sort of point out where the big amounts of cacti are located. But this one here just outside of Horizon Festival, there's a lot located there, and like I said, keep hitting the rewind button and smashing them. Really easy, and it won't take too long to unlock that achievement. You can also finish the race as well, so you'll end up with about 30,000 credits if you want to do that. Now we're going to move on to the 6th and final achievement called Water Performance, which wants you to earn 3 stars at the Puerta Patria and La Marisma Trailblazers within 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Now this is definitely the trickiest achievement out of the whole bunch that I've done today, but it is definitely doable as long as you're using the right car, that is. Now I used the Hoonigan RS200, the share code for the tune is 183841989, and that's available for everyone to use. Again, I would recommend pinning the Trailblazer Accolade Water Performance because this carries a countdown with it, so it can tell you how long you've got. Now one thing to note is that going from Trailblazer to Trailblazer, you cannot sort of just fast travel, you have to drive from one to the other. So I started off at the La Marisma Trailblazer and then had to drive all the way up to the other Trailblazer. Like I said, you cannot fast travel to it, otherwise it will completely eradicate all of your progress and start you from scratch. Now as you can see, the 3 minute 30 second timer has not started yet. It starts once you've finished and 3-starred your first Trailblazer out of the 2. You can rewind as much as you want in the first one, and it of course will not affect your time, both Trailblazer and overall for the achievement. But the second you complete that first Trailblazer and you're driving to the second one, as you can see here, the timer has started, and once you rewind, even when you're just driving to the other one, the timer of 3 minute 30 seconds will continue to keep counting down. So you must keep sort of eye on that so you don't rewind too many times. Now as you saw there, I pretty much drove across the road, and then after a while I just went as the crow flies, cross country sort of thing. What I would say is as long as you get to the second Trailblazer with at least 50 seconds left, you should be good to complete it, as long as you don't crash too many times. So I got to the second Trailblazer with about 1 minute and 5 seconds left and figured that I could probably hit the rewind tool once or twice max, but you still have to remember that you need to 3-star these Trailblazers as well. So like I said, this is the trickiest one out of the lot, but it is definitely doable as long as you're using the right class. It does also help to sort of memorize them, do the Trailblazers a couple of times before you actually go for the achievement if you want to do it that way, but definitely doable and a nice 20 gamer score there as well. Now if there are any achievements that you are struggling to try and get and I have not included in today's video, then please do let me know down below in the comments and I will try my very best to create a guide for it, even if I've already completed it. Or if you're struggling with anything in today's video, any of the achievements, again let me know down below in the comments and I will help you out as best as I can. But apart from that folks, I hope this video did help you out and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would very much appreciate if you could drop a like, and subscribing massively helps my channel out. But apart from that, I want to wish you all the best. Make sure you stay safe and take care.